Hey, yo, it's Megamouth. And today in the news, uh, Donald Trump and the current American administration continues to push forward with their interest in Greenland. This has been talked about off and on, honestly, since the first Trump administration in 2016. And this is one of those divisive issues that, honestly, people in both political parties, there are people both for this and against this. And ultimately, I'm still of the mindset that I do believe that it would be important for our strategic national defense to have possession of Greenland. It's also said that they have a large number of jewels, rare earth materials, natural resources, allegedly some oil in Greenland as well, that could be beneficial for our country as well. It would have a lot of economic ramifications for our country. People said a long time ago that the Alaskan purchase of the Alaskan territory from Russia was a folly. And it used to be a joke as to what a terrible purchase it was. But ultimately, Alaska proved to be a very important purchase for America long term, especially during the Cold War era. Because could you imagine, communist Russia having possession of Alaska as opposed to it being an American state? That would have been truly terrible for our country. So ultimately, I think history does prove out, especially when you look at the Louisiana purchase of that territory as well. Sometimes large strategic purchases by the United States government have proven to be very beneficial for our country and its people in the past. And so ultimately, I'm more of the mindset that I'm cautiously optimistic that this could be important if the United States of America does end up purchasing the Greenland territory. Now, would it become a state? There is some talk that there are some politicians right now in the House that are trying to push forward with bringing Greenland in as a state. I personally be against that because just like Puerto Rico is still an American territory, I think territorial status would still be better. That way, if Greenland votes a certain way, it wouldn't hurt the results in the Senate or the House. So them having territorial status as opposed to being a state, I think would be better for all of us. Um, but this in from Fox News,
Even though
Trump
it
has some
is
comments
covered
on it.
with ice, President Trump has his sights set on acquiring Greenland to protect U.S. national security.
We are going to do something on Greenland, whether they like it or not, because if we don't do it, Russia or China will take over Greenland, and we're not going to have Russia or China as a neighbor.
Yeah, I agree. Right now, Denmark still is essentially the governing nation of the Greenland territory. So Greenland is it's one of those weird, delicate situations where Greenland is like a semi-autonomous, self-governing territory. Um, they're not their fully owned independent country. Greenland is still technically part of Denmark. Um, I know that Russia and China have been trying to expand their influence in the Arctic for many years now. And especially with Denmark kind of being a socialist government, you can't really trust Denmark or the European Union as a whole to have the United States of America's best interest at heart. So ultimately, I think that for a lot of different reasons, it would be very beneficial for the United States of America to go ahead and make a purchase of Greenland if it's available. I don't support like a military intervention and taking it by force. That would essentially just be stealing, and of course, stealing in the Christian religion is wrong. So that would be very bad for us to kind of be hypocrites and then go in and do that. But if we could come to a fair and forthright agreement with Denmark to purchase it, I do think it would be very beneficial for us. I don't know that it would turn out as well for us as the Alaskan purchase was or the Louisiana Territory purchase was, but I'm still cautiously optimistic on it, and hopefully it will be proven to be a real win for our people someday. And that's the best news story I could find today. America's continued pursuit of Greenland. This is Mega Mouse signing out. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.